Today we're going to be cooking 3 types of chips in Instant Brand HQ and doing a little head-to-head taste test. We've picked 3 different homestyle chips from 3 different supermarkets, and we're going to be popping them into the air fryer, frying them all at the same temperature until golden and crispy, and seeing which brand of homestyle chips comes out on top. Right, let's get these chips into the air fryers. And finally, the last, give them a little drizzle of olive oil. Because air frying is so light and healthy, you really don't need that much at all. You can also use canola oil, whatever oil you prefer, peanut, avocado. Give these a toss around just to get the oil distributed evenly. And then finally, nice pinch of sea salt. Right, let's get these in. Rock and roll. So while we will be doing our taste test with naked chips, I'm also going to add a nice sauce or 2 so that the office can have something to jazz it up. These are my 2 favorite chip dip sauces. We're going to start with 3 cloves of garlic. You can do these while you cook your chips. You're going to pop them into a little bit of tin foil, give them a spritz of olive oil, and a little hit of salt. Now choose your smaller garlic cloves because these are going to have to cook at the same time of the chips. As the chips are going in for just a few minutes, we want to make sure that these have enough time. Flatten your garlic cloves out and drop them in with your chips. Garlic's looking nice and squishy. That was about 10 minutes. These are small cloves, so remember to use small cloves. If yours are not squishy, just keep them in the fryer until they do. You want to be able to really squeeze them out of the skin easily. Look at that. Pinch the base and they'll slide right out. Next up, just use a back of a knife, get them nice and mashed up. And then, nice roasty garlic poured out the way. Into our mayo, a little bit of salt. Give this a stir until nice and combined. Then go in for a taste and check the acidity and the salt. Let's move on to my other favorite dip. We've gone garlicky already. Let's go spicy. So I've got some mayo here, some lime, some harissa paste, and some salt. We're going to use lime to taste to cut the richness of the mayonnaise. Now, you can replace this harissa paste for any chili paste or sauce of choice. You can use sriracha or a chili crisp. All of them will work fantastically. Just add them to your taste preference. Easy enough to do this. You're just going to add in the chili sauce. Drop in some lime, and we're going to taste as we go and build our flavors. I like harissa for this because it's got a lot of complexity to it, but any chili product will do. Chili flakes are also a great idea. You can replace it for chili flakes, standard supermarket ones or otherwise. A little bit of salt going in there, another stir. Time to taste test. I think that needs a little bit more lime. With fattier things like chips, a little bit of acid is really going to go a long way in making the sauce super moreish. New spoon. I always like to add my lime first because I find if you add salt before adding your lime, it can taste almost a little bit too acidic as the salt brings out the flavor of the lime. Bang on. That's the one. Time for the big reveal. Chip 1, chip 2, and chip 3. Chips are out ready to go. Just going to hit them with some salt, and we are ready to taste test. Right, so I have kept the branding off these chips. Please, come in. I've kept the branding off these chips, and we're going to taste them one by one, so there's no branding bias. Okay, 1 each.
Number 1.
Nice.
Number 1, definitely. Number 1.
By unanimous vote, the chip from Waitrose wins the day.